gentlemen, what a day it's been. And Martin's joined me from London. Come all the way down, Martin. Top barbel fisherman, and he's a committed salmon and sea trout fisherman. He's a friend of Danny Taylor, who's got a rod on the estate here. We've had a fantastic 2 days. The first day we were down at Royalty.
Yep. And
we never planned this, did we?
No,
it just happened.
No,
it was really interesting.
Yeah.
Danny's been watching a few of the videos. He's probably one of my best subscribers.
Yeah.
He always enjoys them. And now you're part of the action today. You did the business, mate. I mean, you had £11 Atlantic salmon.
Yeah, over the moon. Absolutely over the moon.
Oh, man, and we've got to just emphasise how important this fish is.
Especially after losing that one yesterday.
Yeah, you had one on at Royalty.
Yeah,
it was a good old pluck. It was a big old fish. I saw it, and I actually went back and tried to get that myself 3 times, and he wouldn't take my spinner. But you presented it on the dangle, didn't you? That was interesting. Yeah. But coming up here, is that your first ever Atlantic salmon off the Hampshire Avon?
Off the Hampshire Avon, yeah.
Fantastic. What a way to open it. Within 20 seconds of arriving. Now Dan and I both had this instinct. We both thought that we looked at the weather, we had a feeling about it. We talked about doing Somerely, didn't we, after doing the Royalty? We like Somerely because we feel it's open space, proper pucker fishing. You're not on top of each other.
It's just a bit of a gut feeling, wasn't it?
Gut instinct, and you said to me, Paul, I've got a feeling one of us is going to get a fish. And that gut feeling couldn't have been more spot on. And you know what? We were bumped into that lovely couple that came in here. They were asking for information on the fishery. We took the time to talk to them. A lot of fishermen wouldn't have done that. A lot of fishermen would have gone out there.
No, that's right.
And you know my theory. You know, we do what goes out comes back.
That's it.
We took the time to help that couple, and we got blessed with a beautiful fish there. And we had the cameras. We didn't get the take, unfortunately, but we got the fight and we got the underwater footage. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this film. I think it's a cracker. The fish was beautiful. We're not sure if it's a cockfish or henfish. Let's have a look at the video. What are you into? It's a salmon. Salmon on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just hold it there. Okay, bring it. That's lovely. Well done, well done. Do you know what? I'm so pleased for you. Let's see if we can play this in. I've got the net ready. Let's use my net. Do you want me to land it for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I'm really pleased for you. Right, we've been here 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe this. The cameras are rolling.
Is this the first time you've been? No.
It's a £10 to £12 bar. And let's see if you can get his head up. We'll. Well done. I'm so pleased for you. You just so deserve this fish. It's about £12. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing experience. I mean, I was here on my birthday. I had a fish in 5 minutes of my birthday, and Martin, one of the top barbel men in the country, has just literally made his first cast, and he's made contact with a beautiful, beautiful silver bar, and I just hope that you can hold on to this fish. I'm so pleased for you, Martin, so pleased. First cast, you saw it, you read it.
Let it go a bit. Yeah, go on. That's Matthew lose it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Martin, well done, son, well done. Whenever you're ready, you let me know when you're ready.
I'm going to bring him up above you, mate.
Okay. He's well and truly hooked.
I'll bring him up above you now, mate.
Oh, it's in the lip. Got it in the lip.
It's about £12. Martin, congratulations. Should we keep it in the water and do the water release? Yeah. What we'll do now, ladies and gentlemen, is we'll take it. No, we'll take it down to the shallows. The camera's running, by the way. Yeah.
The mepps come out of it.
The mepps has come out because we're using barbless hooks, are we? Yeah, barbless hooks. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the advantage of barbless hooks yet again. We've got a situation where the hooks just fall out. We put on the...
That feeling first on the place.
But it was very close to you.
Literally 2 yards.
Just literally right in the edge.
You had it exactly where I had my fish. Yep. This is a fish of about, I would say, 10 to 12 pounds. And I think we've got a lovely shallow bar down here. Should we take it down and release on the shallows?
Problem, yeah, no, cool.
Yeah? Do you want to take the fish, Martin, as yours? Just walk it down gently. Well, there you go. This lovely couple have just literally arrived, haven't you? You're being filmed, by the way. So this is all being caught on camera. We were just showing you the... Has this convinced you to buy a ticket? It's not normally this easy. I have to be honest with you. It's not normally this easy. You know, we've been... this is Martin's 6th day, and you get a fish every 6 days. That's the average. Okay, so fish every 6 days. So we keep going down. We go right down on the shallows. You got your chest waders. We're going to do some lovely photography here, I tell you. Martin, I'm so pleased with you, mate. The right mepps. We put on the 30-pound mono. Made a huge difference, I think. And also those razor sharp hooks that you had on. No problem, mate. No problem. I'm pleased with you. Pleased with you. Let's keep going down. The shallows are just down here. I'll go and get my zoom camera as well. Could do some zoom shots. That's lovely, ladies and gentlemen. This is so good. 5 minutes into the session, not even that. What, a minute into the session? 1 minute into the session, Martin. What can I say? I think this is, let me just check the water. Let me just check it. Let me go in. Just see where we are. Perfect place to release. I'll take the fish for you. It's about 10 pound fish. I'll give you 10 for that. You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
It's a lovely fish, perfect condition.
Been going downstream, but he's feeling a bit tired.
Oh, he's lovely.
No,
You know what?
great,
Oh, look at that. Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about that? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? What a bar. Let's have a look at the sea lice. No sea lice, but you can see where the sea lice have dropped off. It's been in at least 2 days.
Yeah, a couple of days.
You won't get much fresher than that.
No, that's pretty fresh.
No, I'll get the underwater camera on it. So what we'll do is we'll just hold her up in the flow. Look, wants to go. I'll tell you what, this would take no more than 5 minutes, honestly, mate.
I'll get it in great
Yeah.
quick,
Do you know, you've done really well there, Martin. I'm so pleased for you.
No, I'm over the moon.
Danny's going to be a happy bunny.
Yeah, no. Well, it's his
Yeah.
turn now.
Yeah. I'm just so happy. Martin, I'm so happy for you, mate.
Yeah, big, no.
Let's get the underwater camera going. We'll keep the head cam going. My underwater camera is on.
I'd love to get a photo.
So we'll get a photo, we'll get a photo. We'll get a photo as well. In fact, let's get the photo first. Let's do that first. What I don't want to do is lose the fish. I don't want to lose the fish. It's a very... Getting the photo is not going to be easy because it's so powerful, it'll power off. But we'll get one.
We'll try and get a quick one.
So let me get the camera on you. Mate, if this is the beginning of a good session, this is the beginning of a...
I knew it was gonna happen.
We went into the lodge, we looked at the book to see if anyone's caught. The last fish was my fish of 18, and that was a month ago. And I said to Martin, why haven't we got any more fish? And we thought, rod effort, lack of.
Yeah.
You've been here 1 minute,
1 minute.
you've just increased this count to 19 fish now.
Just needs more effort.
And
That's all it needs.
more effort, mate,
That's
more
all it
effort.
needs.
I knew this was a top pull. This is the second fish off dog kennel this year. So we're very pleased with that. So we'll take a picture. So what we'll do, should we, yeah, just above the water level. Do you mind holding that net for us? That'd be really kind if you could, and then we can get the photography right. We've got the protection of the net as well. She's very powerful, she'll power off, so. Do you know what I mean? She's very powerful. You're going to have a job to hold on to that fish for a picture, but just above the water level might be wise. One little picture will be good. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's lovely. There's one more. Okay, look at the camera a little bit.
Smile, say cheese.
Fantastic, mate, fantastic. We'll take one in the water as well.
Loads of birds. Perfectly go.
Let me take one in the water. So that's lovely. Perfect condition fish. What a beauty. Well done, mate, well done. So what we do now, get the underwater camera running, get an underwater release.
Ready to go now, isn't he?
Hold on to her for a little
Yeah,
while,
no, I will.
and we'll make sure she's ready to go. But okay, do you want to release it?
No, you can
Or,
go for
are you okay? Yeah? Okay, right, we've got it there. Just like stabilise her. You stabilise her. Let's get her, let's hold her. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm taking her on. There she is. Look at that beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. I think he's ready to go. I think we'll let her go, shall we?
Yeah.
Kiss her goodbye.
Off you go. Well done.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well done, Martin.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Fantastic. There you go. There's the Avon for you.
Can't say any fairer than that, can
Martin.
ya?
Look, I just,
What an
well
introduction.
done. Hey.
No, thank you, Bill.
Can you
Thank
guarantee
you.
that?
Yeah.
Can you guarantee your name and business?
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee that, Paul, every time?
No,
He does that every single time.
Okay.
I predicted it. I did say there'd be a fish here, didn't I?
Back around.
We spent that time talking to you. We got blessed. Yeah. Little deed of the day. That's the top tip.
Yeah, mate.
Help other people,
Appreciate that,
and,
thank you.
there's a creator that helps us. So
Yeah.
we rely on our God to be successful in fishing.
I think we'll get out of your way and let you get fishing.
There's one of the pools. You could catch that on the fly. You could have caught that on the fly.
yeah.
Honestly, I got the fly rod in the car. I was tempted. You could have had that on the fly equally, but the way you did that, one cast.
One cast over.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it.
I just had that feeling. I just knew I was going to get one.
Upstreaming
So you're
mepps.
fishing upstream?
Upstream mepps.
Chucked it up, 45
Say it
degrees.
again, we don't do
So
that.
it's
So
up.
what's a map?
Yeah, let
Uh,
it sink. Let it go
yeah.
down.
We'll show you the setup. We'll show you the setup. The mep is a spinner.
Oh, okay, right,
Yeah.
okay, fine. But you're casting your fly upstream as normal. Just let it come right.
Yeah.
Just to get depth.
Yeah.
for it
Just to
go
get
down.
depth.
You cast downstream, it comes back up.
So you want a
upstream,
quick
you get it
sinking
go
tip
down.
then?
Okay.
Yeah, but not really. With an upstream, it can be as natural as possible because what you're presenting is the weight is in the spinner.
Will the fish not come?
The line that
Yeah,
we're
no,
using
I'm talking about fly.
on the fly, you'd
I
probably
found
want.
the other ones, they don't want to rise as
On an upstream fly presentation, you wouldn't need much weight because all you have to do is count it down before you take it on the curve.
Okay.
So you could do an upstream fly fish for that as
You're
well.
on a standard sinking line.
I would use no more than a sinking tip at
I
10.
mean, our black lines are very,
You've got to
very
have
heavy to
sinking
get out of
tips.
bloody water.
Yeah.
But the key is floating line here.
You won't catch them.
Use floating lines with sinking tippets.
Okay, yeah.
That's the key to float. I can show you my fly rig.
sinking tippet, meaning a little job.
Could be
We have-
small or it could be long 10-foot ones. You have to adjust.
We have these normally.
That's fine.
Sort of length.
Absolutely fine. You only have to be, literally, the climate's right. We've got 6 degrees differential here today. The climate, feel the climate. It feels
Yeah, that's
fishy.
perfect.
We
Yeah,
we
we
spoke
said it.
about it.
Yep.
The fish will come off the deck and they'll take it on the surface. You could put a dry fly through there and take a salmon if you really wanted to.
Could you?
Oh yeah.
What's the water temperature?
Water temperature today is quite cool for this time of year. You're looking at no more than 13 degrees. And the air temperature is about 20, so you've got a 7 degree differential.
Well, that's good.
So it's perfect salmon. You want it to be at least 5 or more.
Yeah.
We've got the perfect day. What a start. Let's go for another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shall
I
we?
think we are. I think we're going to get one.
Well, let's do it.
Well, honestly,
Let's
well,
go
honestly,
for it. You know my goal is a 50-pounder. You know that.
Yeah, well,
This
I'll-
bodes well. Honestly, I'm not joking you. There's a 50 in the system. We want to be the ones to catch it. So, what's your prediction?
I just knew I was going to get one. I don't know why.
You told me in the car park you had a feeling,
Yeah,
and you're spot on.
yeah. I knew I was going to get one
Yeah.
straight away. I don't know why.
And not first cast.
First cast.
That
1
even
minute.
beats my 5-minute record
No,
here.
no.
You realise
I
that?
Just yeah. it's
Fish of a
amazing.
similar class, but
Mm.
pristine.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
You got to be.
Absolutely
Are you in heaven?
amazing. Yeah, no, honestly.
You
Absolutely
deserve it,
amazing.
mate. 6 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Commitment, and you've burnt the candle. You come all the way down from London.
Mhm.
Tell you what, mate, you're going to get a season ticket next year, aren't you?
Oh, certainly.
You might even want to get one this year, the way you're going.
It would be a lot cheaper.
35 quid a time. You might have paid for it by now.
It's worth
Have a
every
chat
day.
with the guys. They might take into consideration all your day tickets and give you a reduced
I'll speak
price.
to John, maybe speak to John.
Yeah, honestly, because I think we've still got 3 or 4 weeks of this.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, you like me now. You've got the bit between your teeth. You're going to want another one, won't you?
I'm selling up. I'm gonna go.
I hope he's there. Martin's mate's Danny Taylor, top barbel fisherman as well, and you two together have been fishing for salmon for the last 5-6 days, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not off and on,
Yeah, just off and on.
And Danny's come close to a fish with me, 2 days ago at Ibsley Bridge. He had a follow within a second of his spinner. You've come out here, made contact with that beautiful fish. You've got to let Danny know about it.
The mobile number you have called is currently on.
Leave a message ananyway.
Try again later.
Especially, yeah.
Oh, it's gone.
Is he gone? Yeah, we'll talk to him later.
Give him a ring.
Now, it's interesting, Danny, when we came here, I was about to ask you to start at the tail and work up.
Yeah.
But instinctively, you went straight for
Yeah.
the curve. Tell us about it. What made you do that?
Just a gut feeling, just
Gut
absolutely
instincts.
feeling.
'Cause
Just
I-
gut instinct, just get
yeah.
to that corner and just chuck that straight up.
On my birthday, right, I pulled one out of there on my birthday in 5 minutes and I dragged it back and it took it here by the boulders. But I cast into that spot from a long range.
Right.
you were virtually on the fish,
Yeah.
and within about a little dink cast.
Literally
How many
seconds.
seconds did you drop the spinner down?
Oh, literally only 2 or 3 seconds.
So it was really no more than a foot and a half to 2 feet down.
The weed's coming up now.
So he came up and took that on a 2 foot, 2 foot of water.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's coming straight off the bottom for that. Straight off the bottom. And,
Fantastic.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Did you see it actually take?
Yeah, no, he literally took it to.
What you saw the take?
Yeah, yeah,
What,
yeah,
2 yards,
yeah, no, just
6 feet away from your rod tip?
Yep, yep.
Straight in.
Straight in. Straight in. Yep.
I'd love to have caught
no
that.
messing about. No messing about. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Brilliant. So I think your barbel instincts are helping you here. If you were barbel fishing,
I just find on the Avon that all good salmon swims seem to be good barbel swims.
I agree with you.
They seem to like that consistent pressure of water.
yeah.
And yeah, it seems to be paying off really. So
Well, I'm glad you accompanied me today because I'm
well,
sure you're going to be.
same both ways.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good.
We could be the dynamic duo at this rate.
See what happens. See what happens.
There's-
There's another one there. I don't believe he's on the back.
I think they travel up in 3s and 4s, don't they? A little chuck. So you're only doing a 2-second countdown, aren't you? Be funny if we get a 1 second cast again, wouldn't it? Your tackle was so well up for it, wasn't it? What I see there is I see a lovely, lovely glide. Can you see the glide?
That's it.
That glide is beautiful, isn't it? And he didn't take it at that point, he took it on coming back at you.
Just coming back.
Coming back at you. Notice also a little bit of sunshine makes that spinner work a bit better.
I feel that they like. Just see where that boil is. Just behind that boil. That's it.
About there?
Yeah, see that boil on the surface?
Yeah.
Some sort of a structure there. I think they just sit just behind us.
Okay.
Just about there. Now it's coming up now.
Yeah, lovely. Isn't this a lovely glide? I like this pool.
Yeah.
You know,
This is one of my favourite barbel swims as well.
the dog kennel hasn't produced a fish for many years. I've got one out of it this year. You got one out of it. How many?
This is one of Chris Yates' favourite spots all along here.
Is it?
Back in the 70s, 80s and all that.
Is it really?
Yeah, 80s, yeah.
What, Chris
Yeah.
Yates used to fish here?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Let that sink down. There's a really deep hole. It's a 9-foot hole here.
Yeah, let it go down.
Isn't it nice though? What a day to get it.
Yeah, ain't over yet.
What a day to get it. That's lovely, isn't it? Lovely. I love that V coming off that bit glide. You see the V? The V's there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, just creases.
You can see the crease. The other side of the crease is the holding spot, isn't it?
Definitely.
They won't like that turbulent water in
Just
front of us.
Sit between that there and that little boil up. There's some
Yeah.
little depression, mate.
Yeah.
Just drops off.
Let's have a little cast a bit further out. Back there. Was that back where you cast it? Or
Yeah, just even a little bit shy of that.
what,
probably
this
2
way or
yards
that way?
Nearer.
Nearer?
Just about, see where that bit of fluff is on the water?
Yeah? What?
Just literally there.
Really?
Yeah, just
Wow,
like,
wow.
spotted on that angle there.
Wow, lovely. I didn't even check if that was a cockfish or henfish. What do you think? Looked like a...
Do you know what? I didn't even. I was so,
We'll have a look at the photo.
I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, I've got some
Relying
nice
on
photos
photos
for you.
to,
Yeah.
I think it was a cock though. I think it was.
A lot of the fish
It's only
have
been here
taken
a few days. That's been in the water only a couple of days.
I know, that's that big boy. The 50s and 40s could...
On it, didn't you?
Yeah.
They only just fell off.
Yeah, that was pretty fresh fish, mate.
Yeah.
You're not getting much fresher. No, that's really, really good. For a second, I thought, not another pike. But then when I
No,
saw the
it's
silver,
all different.
when I saw the silver bar in the fight, I was straight onto it as a salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is nice. You can feel the gravel bar under here. There's a bit of weed there now, but mostly it's gravel bar. I think it's one of the perfect runs. And I've got a feeling there could be other fish up. I'm half tempted now. Well, our plan was to go straight to Ibsley, wasn't it? But I'm half tempted to work our way up. We could still do that, couldn't we? What are your thoughts? Do you want to still do Ibsley and come back to here, or do you want to stay here and work up and hit all the big runs up here?
I think we should.
We were going to have one car at Ibsley and one car here. You want to stick with that plan?
I think that's. Yeah.
Let's
just
go
to
do
give us-
Ibsley.
Give us this options, didn't it?
We did this as a really short term, let's do it before anyone else does it.
Yeah.
We've got to go and do Ellingham Bridge now before we go.
For the sake of 10 minutes now, sorting all this out, we can put one car up there. At least we've got options.
Let's do Ellingham Bridge and then let's go up to Ibsley and then work our way down here. We've got one car, yeah?
Yep,
We'll
cool.
stick with the original plan,
Yeah,
shall
no,
we?
no,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, okay. So it's interesting then, isn't it? Like we switched to a silver and blue spot.
Yeah.
We could put we take your £30 braid off the leader. We stick a £30 of mono.
Yeah.
You showed me how to tie your special hook. We'll do that as a demo later for a tip for our viewers of how to do the what do you call the knot?
The Palmer.
A palmer knot. We'll do that as a part of the tip. But you then come here slightly different presentation. On the fish, first cast, wallop. It was up for it.
Yeah.
They like that blue and silver, don't they? Tell us about your history on that, because you said that your granddad used to be a top salmon fisherman. You told me.
Yeah,
Tell us about it. But speak up a little bit, because this camera is not the best. It's got to be. It's wind. It cuts up wind, so you have to speak up a bit.
Yeah, my granddad always fished in Ireland, and he was one of the top anglers in Ireland. And when we were kids and that, we always, if you went into the tackle shops, there was never a range of tackle. You could only buy little sauce, mepps, blue spots or red spots.
Yeah.
But he always swore by the blue spots. And I've never bought another spinner since I was a child. I mean, we've had to buy a few golds and things where we couldn't get any in the tackle
So
shops.
the reason why you have been fishing with copper and gold is because you couldn't get.
Because I couldn't get one.
Fortunately, I got 10 on 9 this week.
Yeah, I've just had one out.
And we did.
And
Hey,
I've had one out. On
we
it.
did a swap, didn't we?
I know.
We did a swap.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
swap!
Yeah, I know.
Look after that spin. I've only got that one other backup. So
You're not getting it back.
I want you to frame that one. I want you to frame that one.
I will do, mate.
Let's keep it going. I think we've got one
Yeah.
now. There's a chance we could get more.
I really feel we've got a good chance.
Let's
of getting
work our
one,
way
mate.
up. We should work our way up to Ibsley
Yeah.
Bridge where the big ones are crashing.
Yep.
Let's
get one out,
Can you
mate.
imagine you hit a 20?
Let's get one out.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
There we go. It's working beautifully through here. And a big fish lie under that bridge. They like that position. And that's working nicely through. So we'll do an upstreamer and bring it round the curve. Just let that come round the curve. Nice, slow, steady retrieve. That's lovely. Nice and slowly. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So you just spoke to Danny, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did Danny say?
Yeah, no, he's over the moon.
He's over
absolutely over the moon. We've had one now. I just want to see him get. I just want to see.
Is he going to come and join us up? Do you know?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Hopefully
That
I'll
worked
be
really
back.
well, because I'll tell you why. It's because my daughter's doing a play at 7 o'clock, so I've got to fish till 6. But if you want to fish on with Danny in the evening,
Yeah, yeah.
I might come up and see how you guys get on later, or give you a call.
Nice, yeah.
Well, I bet he's well pleased for you.
Yeah, no.
He's got to come down. He's got to come down.
No, he's got. They're obviously having it. So,
Yeah. You fancy a bit of Ibsley?
Yeah, definitely.
The boys I've just spoken to said they've seen fish crashing up to £25 up there. The course fishing room up there. They reckon there's 25 pounders up there at Ibsley.
Oh, what, Ibsley?
Yeah, on the bridge.
Get up there.
Yeah, okay. Right, going to call John Lavelle, turn the news. Hi, John. Yeah, hi, John. Got some good news for you. We're back on the Somerely estate. I'm here with Martin. What's your surname, Martin?
Martin Loydon.
Loydon. Martin Loydon, who's one of the top barbel fishermen in the country. And he's been watching all my videos, and he comes down here with Danny Taylor. He's a good mates with Danny Taylor, who's been fishing. You've seen him on walkabouts. This is his sixth day. Oh no, your fifth day. His fifth day. And I said to him, normally you get a fish every 5-6 days. We both had the gut instincts to fish dog kennel, both of us. You know, I had my fish in 5 minutes on my birthday. Have a guess what he did today. Have a guess.
Repeating the exercise.
Even better. He actually did it in 30 seconds. I gave him one of my blue dotted silvers, and I gave him some £30 fluorocarbon type stuff on there. He was fishing with braid, and we had a little chat. We had a lovely couple come up to us who want to buy a rod next year. They wanted to see one of the pools. They came with us. I've just got you two new clients, by the way. And I said to them, we can't promise anything, but we'll show you the pools. Wallop, straight in. Yeah, they're up for it. They're up for it, John. They took your number off the board. They're going to give you a call.
Right, I see. Yeah, what weight fish was it?
£10? How about £10? 10 to £11. Yeah, we'll give you 11 for that. Give you 11, maybe 12 even.
Yeah.
But it was a fresh fish. Two days in the system, and we're just about to fish Ibsley Bridge now. We've seen them crashing. You know, you told me that there was fish crashing.
Yeah.
We came up. We saw 4 fish porpoising in the weir. When I say porpoising, we're talking big fish in that weir. And there's fish crashing. We've had 3 follows up. We've had 3 or 4 follows up on the Ibsley Bridge. So there's fish in the system, and I can't believe we're the only ones fishing right now, because we should be.
Yeah, that little bit of rain the last couple of nights has shifted a few, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Brought a few in.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done.
So,
that's excellent news.
Yeah.
Well, pass on my congratulations.
Yes, we'll do.
No, thank you.
Yeah, Martin's here with me. If you want to have a quick chat, Martin, you want to have a quick chat with John?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. Yeah, listen, you've got a wonderful little fishery down there. No, you've got a wonderful fishery. So I'm absolutely over the moon, mate. So,
Excellent. Put the details in the book so I can pick them up and make sure we've got all the bits and
Yeah.
details for the recording.
yeah, no, of course I will. Thank you. Thank you again, mate. All right then. Okay then, thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, bye-bye. I'll pass you back to Paul, mate.
Okay, thanks, John.
Cheers, Paul.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you soon.
Will do. Okay, cheers now.
Well
Bye-bye. Yeah. Well, John's happy. He thought, he said to me, we repeat the exercise? No, no, did one better than that.
He's coming out of that weir.
You reckon that weir?
I've worked this down, but I've just got a feeling.
Out of the weir?
Yeah,
Okay.
like one of us is gonna
The
come
last fish out of the weir was 25 years ago.
Right, well, I thought one of us was going to get one out of
Okay, let's do it. Right, Danny's fishing the top of the Ibsley Bridge. I'm fishing the lip. And we feel like we could get another fish here, so let's just see where we are. They tend to hang up just in front of this lip, but they come up here and they rest up here. So we'll just see whether we can make contact with another fish. A little bit of weed there. Okay, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to chest wade as far as we can the Ibsley Bridge. I've never done it before. It looks like it's solid gravel. Well, we'll just have a look and see. Might even be able to gather back some of my spinners I've lost here over the years, because there's some nasty snags in here, I have to say. But I'm in. I am in. So this will be interesting. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Could be quite silty, but we can now work these bridge pools a lot more effectively. It does feel quite silty, but there's a hard bottom to it as well. And I can just check out all the snags and gather back my tackle as well. But it's quite a hard floor. It's not too bad. And there's something under here, like a treasure chest. It looks like a money box that's been thrown in here. I wonder what that is. We feel some structure down here. So we have a look and see what we've got. It feels like a money box, so like someone's thrown in an old safe or something. But we have a look and see what we've got here. Martin, I found a money box. Oh poo, I've let water in my chest waders. I didn't want to do that. Oh no, not good. My lovely dry chest waders are suddenly... Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've just found a chest box full of money. I'm going to find out what's inside. That might be a police job. Just chucked in here and I've discovered it. It's a money box, all right. It's full of something. Let's have a look. I think that's a John Lavelle. Feels like it's full of money. Oh, John's busy. I'm just going to let him know about the money box I've just found. Okay, we'll try him a bit later. Well, I'll give Bob Windsor a call, let him know about the salmon and get his views on this money box. I think it's a police job. Part of a crime. I found a money box full of money. Martin, I've got a money box full of money. Just over here, have a look. I'm just going to give Bob a call. Is that Bob? Oh. Bob's away.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash.
Good morning, Bob. I told her I'll call you if we get a fish. I'm here with Martin and we took him down to dog kennel. Within 30 seconds of the cast, guess what? He's caught a £10, probably 11 or 12 pound salmon. We've got the video on as well. And you wouldn't believe this. We found a money box underneath Ibsley Bridge. I've been chest wading Ibsley and I saw this money box. John Lavelle told me a lot of criminals, they chuck their stolen goods over here. That's sat there for at least 3 or 4 years. It's all silted up. Could be a whole bunch of money in there. We're going to have to report that to the police, but the saga goes on. Lost carpets, lost money boxes, and loads of salmon. So get yourself down here, Bobby, and give it a shot. We'll speak to you later. Right, we're going to do Ibsley Bridge, the Greenacre way. I've chest-waded through here. Low water with very calm flow, not a problem. I can see there's 2.5 to 3 feet of depth here. I'm accessing this pool from a very unique position here. Let's give it a shot. Out we go. Little skipper, work it down. Could be salmon lying up here, ladies and gentlemen, in this bridge. And we're accessing it in a perfect way. Let's give it a shot, see what we can get here. Tight against that wall, where the fish lie up. Just working it through. Now we're going to bounce one over. That's it. And work it back slowly. Working it back, working it through. Working it through. Danny's gone down to the weir to give that a shot, and I want to join him later, but I just fancy giving this a different perspective. See how deep she goes. I think we can work our way up here. First time I fished underneath Ibsley Bridge. So first, I think it's got to be done. Allow me to mepps through here. Could be a salmon lying up here. Could be a salmon home. I've got some depth here. And nice and forward. Now we're fishing right on the edge of the curve there. Right on the edge. It's a lovely gravel bottom here. No silt. It's all gravelly. And that would make sense. And this is fishing Ibsley Weir with a difference here. I'm really enjoying this. Access to Ibsley Weir in a different way. And that's how you do it. Now it's getting even shallow here. You can hear the echo. I'm loving this. This is absolutely superb. We would never do this in the spring, always in the summer, when it's low water and low flow. And let's just get to see what's under this bridge. Fishing under the bridge, this ancient bridge. I found a money box that's been discarded. We'll go in there and have a look and see what's in there later. Report that to the police. I'm trying to get through to John, but unfortunately his line's busy. But what about this for access to a lovely pool? Never done this before. And there's a deeper hole as we come out further. It's getting deeper. 2.5 to 3 feet here. And that's lovely. Really enjoying this. Out we go. Just checking the depth now. It's getting deeper here. I can feel the depth of the river. Slow countdown. A little bit of weed. So we've got a little bit more depth here. We're down to about, I'd say, 3.5 feet so far. We'll give that a chance to sit. So we're still a foot away from the height of the chest waders, which is fine. But there's some depth here, ladies and gentlemen. There is some depth here. I don't think we can go any further than that, so that's a shame. I was hoping we can actually fish a wee bit closer. And there are some snags here. I can feel some snags. Yeah, there's some snags under the feet here, so. But let's give it a countdown now. Let's get down really low. Let that sit for a bit. And work it back. Just working it back. I think there's salmon lie under here. A little flick cast. Let it sit. Get down deep. Let's see what's down deeper. It's all looking good. So sinking and drawing. Sinking and drawing. Now, I'm just wondering whether or not there could be a better way across. This is shallow here. See, I've got a shallow bar here. I might be able to get across and fish this. I can. Just look how shallow this is. That is amazing. Just look at this structure. There's a lot of structure down here, ladies and gentlemen. So I can walk across here. Can't go that way, but I can get in this way. Now, I've learnt something about this pool. A lot of structure. Up we go. And then we just work that deep line. Look. 2 feet structure we can walk on here. It's amazing. I'm amazed by this. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe what I'm doing. Fishing right on the fish. You can't get much closer. And there's a lovely glide here, a lovely hole. That's a salmon holding area, and I'm fishing right on it. We've still got structure here. We can still go. Just look at this structure down here. Wow, I'm really deep now. Just pulling her out. Trying to pull a fish out of this hole. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I've ever fished Ibsley Bridge from this area here. And look, there's another money box down here. Yep, I can see another money box. I think this has got to be a criminal bridge where people are dropping their criminal goods, because I can see it right below me. And these are the things that I've lost so many spinners on. Structure, money boxes, bicycle frames, the lot. So you can see it just below the surface. It's a money box, a second one. So shall I try and lift that out? Money box number 2 coming up. I think it's a money box. Let's have a look at it. It looks that way. See if I can get to it. I want my chest waders to fill up again, that's the problem. And they so nearly did. So let's see if we can kick it up. If I can kick it up to the shallows, we'll soon find out. There's some sort of box here. I think it may be a money box. So let's try and get it up. Could do with that's it. If I get it on its end, which I have, I'll keep my chest waders out of the water. Let's see if we can lift this out of the water without getting too wet. I got it. There we go. Money box number 2. Money box number 2, John. How many more money boxes we got in here? Is there another one there? I cannot believe this. We've got another money box there. Look, number 2's down there. This is money box 3. This is unbelievable to come back for that. So we're just going to salvage these money boxes. We'll come back for that one. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. This is a really old one as well. I'll show you when we get across, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you where we are. But this is just unbelievable. Just staying on the structure, on this deep structure here. I'm balancing act here. So I've got the money box in one hand, the rod in the other, and there's a third to get yet. You can call me PGTV Salvage Company here. So I wonder what's in these boxes. We're going to find out. Unbelievable, I just cannot believe this. Box number 2. Box number 2. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Box number 2. There it is. Is it a box? No, it's a DVD audio player. It's an old VHS that's been chucked in. So people chuck their old rubbish in as well. There we go, an old VHS. Thought it was a second money box, ladies and gentlemen, but we've got the first one here. Right, let's go and get the third. Can't believe this. Not going to get any fishing done today. Right, ladies and gentlemen, money box number 3. This is a heavy one. It's a big metal box. I'm not sure what's in here, but it's ever so heavy. I'm letting the water support it, but it's a big lump of metal. And, oh, number 3, lump of metal. Here we go. Oh, oh. That looks like it's been there for donkey's years. Is it a stone or is it a bit of metal? It might be a piece of stone. Hang on. That's part of the brickwork, so it's not a money box, but it's part of the original build there. So I'll put that back in. That's not a money box. I thought it might be a heavy money box, but oh my word. A huge, huge stone. I think we recovered all the money boxes here. And there's one at least. There's a VHS old player I picked out, and there's a great big square brick that I thought was a heavy money box, but it turned out to be part of the old structure when they built the bridge. Must have left lots of material behind here. You can see why this is a good salmon lie. So I'm going to just do a flick cast. I'm going to approach them from this angle. They've never had this angle before, so we'll see if it works. That's the lie. So let that spin round. Don't know whether there's any structure down there or just going to let it come round. Just pulling it back over. Slow retrieve. Slow retrieve. So we go for a long distance cast. Out we go. Just scissor up, hold her back, and then we can work the whole of this pull from the dangle. Beautiful. Look at that control. You won't get much slower than that, and the control won't be as good as this, other than fishing on the bridge itself, which you can't do. So that's the way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Dangle fishing on the mepps, as slow as you can believe, and that's just unbelievable. Really nice fishing. Really nice fishing here. Just some interesting news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call John Lavelle up. We found some treasure. I'm hoping he's here.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, John. Sorry to keep disturbing you like this, but you're never going to believe this. You will never. Well, you will. You will actually, because you told me about it. Remember a couple of years? Do you remember a couple of years ago I was complaining about loss of flies and loss of spinners at the Ibsley Bridge?
Yeah.
And you said, "Oh, Paul, people use it as a tipping area, and you find all manner of stuff in there, including safes and treasure and all the rest of it." Well, in my Greenacre style, you know, I like to fish different angles to most people, and I decided, on low water with good visibility, I decided for the first time to chest wade the bridge pool.
Right.
As I was walking across, I got halfway across, by the way, and I got a lovely presentation on the mepps, a presentation I've never had before, and I think, you know, it'll probably work. I noticed there was 3 or 4 unusual structures below me, and I decided to put my hand down and try and lift one of them up, and then my chest wade is filled with water, so I'm walking around a bit wet at the moment. So I dried myself off a little bit. I thought I'll have another go, and I kicked it up. I've got my foot underneath it, and I kicked it onto the shallows, and then I picked it up, and I've got a money box full of a lot of money. I'll show you. Well, I can't show you, but I'll show. I'm videoing this, John, but I'll just show you the. My viewers can have a look at this. I'm showing the money box I've just picked up. It's a blue money box, and it's full of money.
If it's got money, Paul, I've got to report it.
That's fine. I was going to give the police a call. Do you want to report it yourself, or shall I give them a call?
If you give them a call, they've literally just left me about another incident, but have you got Louise Hubble's country watch number?
No.
Right, leave it with me, and because I've got both the local police officers, I'll try and get Country Watch back out, because he's somewhere within a mile of the estate still, probably.
All right, well, I'll leave it in the car. I'll go and fish the Ibsley pool. There's a big fish in there for me. Maybe that's my reward. I'll stick the treasure box in my boot so it's safe, and then when they turn up, just tell them I'm on the weir. You'll see a guy fishing the weir with chest waders, and I'll come out to him.
All right, well done, Paul. I'll sort that out.
Okay. Cheers, John. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Right, that's interesting. So John's going to send the country police over to investigate, and I'll stick it in the car, go and catch myself a salmon while they're coming. Makes good photography. Right, ladies and gentlemen, before that goes in my car, I'm going to drain this, and we'll drain it. I don't want that going in my car. So I haven't opened it, but I think you can get a key on it. Apparently, any old key will do on these. Apparently. Right, we'll drain that, and it's going to go in the car. Let's just get it out. Oh, still heavy. With all that water gone, this is a very heavy money box. Alright, let's have a look. To be honest with you, I want to open it and see what's inside. Is she going to open? Right, ladies and gentlemen, I just tried to drain it before it went in the car, and the whole thing just opened up. And now I can see what we've got. We've got a lot of old money in here, I think. Looks like old money to me. Lots of. So what have we got in here? Loads and loads of money in here. It's all mainly, what we've got, lots and lots of old money. I think it's, oh, I can't even see what they are. Lots of mud in there as well. How the mud builds up in there. God, that's amazing. Just look at the mud. Just look at it. Oh. I think we're going to have to see what they are. Let's just wash one. But just opened up. I think they must have just rusted the lock off. The lock's rusted off. So I'm covered in mud. But I've got some water, so I think we should just see if I can just wash my hands. Right. Let's have a little wash. See what we've got. Oh, I've got some coins here. I'm not sure what these are. Is it really old money? Could be old money. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what have we got here? We've got a really old 2p. Look, the old 2p's. It's got the, is that 2p? Yeah, it's an old 2p. This brings back memories. So we've got loads of old 2p's. Pennies. We've got a lot of coppers here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we've got a lot of value here. It looks to me as though we've got an old penny. Cool. And we've probably got some half p's. I think they used to have half p's back then. What we got there? We've got a penny, the old penny. And we got anything smaller? Let's have a look. Penny, pennies and 2p's, pennies and 2p's. So, looks like a lot of coppers to me. A lot of coppers. So I think we've got a box full of coppers here. And we've got the coppers on their way as well. Country coppers are on their way. So, just looking at this, let me have a look. Pennies, pennies and 2p's. Pennies, I don't think there's any notes, old notes in there. So I think memorabilia going back now, so that's what we have. 2p's and pennies. Can't see anything else in there. That's what we have. Just wash our hands. A lot of silt and mud getting in there. Just wash our hands off. Right, we can fish hoodies from the weir. We're going to do a downstream cast. We're just going to fish off the hard gravel bar to see what we can find. There might be a salmon lying up here, and we'll give it a go. Looks very good, very fishy. Doesn't that look good? Right. We'll just keep flicking her down, and I reckon we can fish hoodies from a beautiful angle here. Really nice. There's a nice flow, there's a nice current, and there's a little bit of weed, nothing too much. So we're just going to do a flick cast and take it round. Right, we've seen salmon leaping up here the other day. They've taken this back eddy as their deep pools, 15-foot pool, and the big boys might be sat in here just enjoying the backflow off the weir. So I'm just putting them out on the run. They're now up against that tree. John says they all stack up there. Well, I can't see them at the moment, but there might be some there. I'm just letting that run and get down low. I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on over here, because I think there might be some fish down there. So this seems to have sunk quite deep. Just slow retrieving now. Slow retrieve. It's like a nice little back eddy. So it's upping it on the back eddy, and then slow retrieve to us. Deep, little flicker, nothing much more. Just letting that work. Right, Right, fish on, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a fish on. Not sure if it's a pike or if it's a perch, but it could be a perch. Let's have a look at it. Yes, it's a lovely perch. Slammed the spinner. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that beautiful? That's lovely. There he is. Just slammed it. And there's this beautiful perch. And there we go. We've got a fish out of the pool and he's just come off. Just slipped him out. Isn't that nice? Barbless hooks, they just slip out. Nice little slammer, nice little perch. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a pool I couldn't get to today because we had a couple of course fishermen on. But we are on a look at this, salmon. Salmon written all over it. Look at the state of this. I got Martin doing 1 more hour with me before he heads back to London. And I've decided to just put that in there. There are some snags. By the way, Martin, watch out for the snags. There's plenty of snags in this pool. I've lost a lot of mepps here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a deep hole, I've gone deep. But I'm just working that back in the hope that we can get a salmon to come onto it. It's a lovely pool. So down we go. So we had an 18 pounder out there 4 or 5 weeks ago on a mepps 5, just like this, mepps 5, silver. So we were fishing mepps 5s. Little pluck there, just a little pluck, felt something hit it. So just slow movement now, through the glide, gliding it through. Right, Martin's going to do the tail, I'm doing the head of this park pool. It's a classic, another classic pool here on this Somerely estate, and it's really nice. I mean, just look at this, ladies and gentlemen, just look at the run here, look at the current. Big salmon sit in this hole, look at the shadows, we've got some nice calm water, it's shadowy, it feels right, feels good. That's lovely. It's nice wildlife here as well. So, you've got the lambs and the ewes together. It's a stunning part of the estate here. It's one of my favourite places to fish. Ellingham area. It's beautiful. There's good barbel sport here as well. Martin recognises all the old barbel lies here, which is the same as the salmon lies, so he knows what he's doing. I've just got to put him on the pools. Totally focused fisherman. Look at this. Yeah, see that shiny bit of water there? Salmon lie. Salmon lie there. Salmon lie all the way down that neck. And it's deep. And look at the glide, isn't that nice? There's got to be a fish here, surely. It'd be nice to get one. Martin's got to head back to London tonight, so I've put him on the hot spots. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it beautiful? Nice, slow, steady glide through. Glossy water, that's what you're looking for in salmon fishing. Depth. And nice glide. It really is nice. It won't take me 5 minutes to do this side. Then we'll do kumas when there's a chance of a big one, and then I think we'll head home. There we go. Check the hooks, make sure they're not bent. We've put on some special hooks here. We've taken off the other hooks, and I didn't say this to you, ladies and gentlemen, but what we've got is the mepps 5. This barrel screws out. I'll show you the technique. It screws out like this, and it reveals the clip. Take out the rubbishy hooks, put in something strong like this. This is a pike hook, very strong, size 4, barbless. Back in again, and just screw it in. Once you pluck it back in, just screws in like that, and you've got then a really good spinner that's not going to let you down. And I wish the mepps company would put quality into their hooks, because if they did that, you'd get a much better setup. So, but to get around it, get those type of mepps, put in your own hooks, and then that's how to do it. Look at the lambs and the sheep. That's lovely. There's a ewe. Isn't that beautiful? Hello. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Really lovely. Right, we're on the pipe swing on the back of Park Pool. They call this pipes, and it looks lovely. Look at this glide here, isn't that nice? This is a deep hole, and it gets shallow here. That's very fishable. You can actually get down there with the chest waders and fish the gravel bed off that. So I might just do that. Let's go down. Let's fish it from that angle. Just taking it through now. Alright, let's get down. It's nice hard gravel, so a bit of soft to start with, but then when you get in it's pretty hard. It's about 2 feet max here. Well chest wadable, not a problem. Now you can get access to the bit you want to do, which is just over here. That's the hole. And it's a nice bit of water this. Look at this, isn't that lovely? Look at the pipe generating a lot of oxygen for the salmon. So the salmon can lie up above and below the pipes. So it's a nice pool here. Little flick casting, and then it drop, cam it down. There's not a lot of weed there, so you can just work your way through it. It's a lovely, lovely holding pool. There's always a good chance a salmon could be lying up here. Really like it. And there's a lot of chub and barbel that actually congregate around here as well. I think Jared had a 6-pound chub last year when he was salmon fishing. He took a mepps. So there's some very big, I think there's an 8-pound chub in this vicinity as well. For any of the chub sportsmen down here, I've seen big chub through here, very big chub. So this is nice. I like the glides on here. And we're getting out just the other side and the edge of that run. So you get extra acceleration, which takes us down to a lovely pool. The tail of Park Pool is lovely, and you'll see why, because the acceleration coming off here, you've got the water running off there and the water off the river, combined acceleration, you get a bend round there as well. And just round the corner is a salmon lie. We're working our way through that. We're just working this bit here. So just count it down a bit deeper now. So we'll go 3 or 4 second countdown. And just working this bar here, this pool, just working it through. Right, Martin, the sea trout on this bend, right here, what you want to do is you want to get down to the end of that tree and up it. Go down to that tree where you can't go any further, right way around the bend, and you want to up it. It's very deep, it's 6 feet deep on the other far bank. There's a massive lie, salmon lie. We've got a salmon lie up here. This is a top salmon lie. If you keep going down till you can't go any further and up it, and work your way up towards me, count down 4 or 5 seconds, it's a very, very good hole. Kumas, yeah, Kuma. It's a huge tail, huge pool. It's got some depth, but the best bit's down here. I can fly fish this. I can fly fish this from like this. I can fly fish it. Don't do this in the winter or the spring, but summer you can get away with this. And if you were to carry on walking downwards, you get down to Ashley Bends round there. Blashford and Ashley Bends is right that way. Yeah. There's also a nice little bridge, an old bridge down here that's got fish in it as well. Mackenzie's and... I've got to get to Sway by 7 o'clock, so... How long does it take you to get back to London from here? Couple of hours? Couple of hours to get home? The thing is, by the time you leave... Oh, fish on. Ladies and gentlemen, fish on. Yeah, is it a salmon though? Is it a salmon? I can't see it. What have we got on? Ladies and gentlemen, fish on. It feels big. It feels big. I'm not sure what it is though. Is it a pike? It's a pike. Is it a pike? It may not be. It's a huge, it's a good fighting fish. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh, it's a pike. Oh, oh, thought we were into a salmon there. Thought we were into a salmon. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. That's deeply hooked, so I've got to be careful here. I've got to be careful. I don't want to lose my lovely mepps. It's a nice fish. We'll land him. We're going to land this one. Not take any risks. He slammed that, upstreaming it. Here he comes. He's ours. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this pike is just about ready to go. I've rested him. We're going to slip him over the top. He wants to kick off. So look, he wants to go. We're just going to shoot him over the top, hold his tail, and let him go. There he goes. Off he goes. Right, we're back in the fishing lodge here with Martin. He's just about to record his fish in the salmon register. So what, we'll give you £11 for that? Yeah. Martin, you happy with that? It's about right, isn't it? I've seen a few £10 in my time, so that's just over the £10 mark. I'll give you 11 for that. So what date are we on today? 4th of July, Independence Day. So 4th of July on Independence Day. Martin's just signing the register there. We've got, which pool was it from? It was from Dog Kennel. Dog Kennel. We've got an 11, just trying to think, it's £11 fish. And the last fish was caught was my fish. So we've had 3 weeks since the fish has been caught out there.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
What time did we have that this morning?
We got here about
10 or something.
10:30. We had a chat with that couple for an hour. I'd say that's about 11:15. About 11:15. Now the interesting story here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Martin and I were keen to get out, but this couple came in and we spent nearly 45 minutes to them explaining all about the river, the fishing. They're keen to come on board, and hopefully just showing them that fish today would have inspired them to make that decision. So we've got Dog Kennel going in. Look at the record.
Was it a cockfish, was it?
I think it was a cockfish. I didn't check the sex properly. I think it was a cockfish. Most of the fish you get on mepps are cocks anyway. They like
fresh fish for now.
Yeah, fresh fish. Yeah. So let's have a look where we are. So we've got nice fresh fish. No more than a few days in the system. That probably runs running up within a 2 or 3 day period. And Dog Kennel, which is great news. Mepps 5 silver with the blue dots. And nice fresh fish. So that's wonderful. Hopefully we'll identify that species. That's probably Bobby Windsor phone. Shall I take this just for fun? If it's Bobby Windsor, we'll bring him in, shall we? It's my wife at home. Okay. Hi Mandy. Oh, it's Emily. Okay. She's got to come in. Little Emily, my daughter, who's about 9, we're both going out tonight. She's doing a special play. She's doing a musical, and that's why we're finishing in about an hour. How are you doing, babies?
I'm okay. Guess what?
What's that?
You know the dog next door?
Yes.
Got hit by a car today.
Oh no.
I know it's naughty. I know it's quite naughty, but they didn't train it properly, so it got hit by a car.
Oh, is it okay? Was it? Where is it now?
I think it went away, but I don't know if it's okay or not. It just got hit by a car.
Oh, Emily, thank you for letting me know. I hope the family are okay, but we will find out. We need to find out how the doggy's doing. We've got a new dog, by the way, and we've got a French bulldog, and we're teaching it. We're teaching it. It's a little puppy. It's the most beautiful animal, really gorgeous. And Emily's training it and looking after it, and Mandy's built an outside area for our doggy so he doesn't run out on the road.
feel really, yeah. Emily, thanks for letting us know. Guess what I've got for you, by the way? Well, Martin caught a beautiful 11-pound Atlantic salmon off the Avon up at Dog Kennel, and he got the silver, I got the copper, because ladies and gentlemen, I haven't even told my viewers this, is I decided to chest wade Ibsley Bridge, and when I was chest wading Ibsley Bridge, I got in amongst the bridge and I looked down below and I saw this huge money box. I recovered it, got a chest full of water, all my waders got completely soaked because as I bent down to get it up, all the water rushed in. Luckily I had a change of clothes in the car. When I got on the bank, I called John Lavelle, he got the coppers over, a lovely police lady, and when I opened up, trying to clean the box because it was full of mud, it opened up and the treasure was beholding. And ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, there's 10 grand's worth of coppers in there, all proper currency. So Emily, I'm going to give that to you. When you get home, you've got a big cleaning job, but you've got £10 worth of coppers. Yeah, you can share it with Adam. Do you want to share that with Adam? Do you want to share that with Adam? Yeah. Good girl. Alright, sweetie, we'll see you at the show tonight.
Okay, bye.
Bye, bye. But I love you too. She's cute. Isn't she cute? Have you got two kids yourself?
Same age.
Same age? You know where we're coming from.
Yeah.
And fishing's one thing, family's another thing. So getting the balance right. So tonight we're up to see a show. But let's just wrap up. We've had the beautiful Atlantic salmon. We've had you had the silver, I had the copper. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with some stunning wildlife photography. As I drove up to meet up again with Martin, I was amazed as I had the video camera in the car. I got out of the car, and ladies and gentlemen, what you're going to see is some beautiful, about 14 of them, all together in a family, almost fully grown. That's baby Gossanders. Remember they were running for cover in the last couple of videos? Guess what they did? I'll let you enjoy this footage. It's goodbye from Martin, goodbye from me, and goodbye from PG TV. It's a lovely day. Oh, that's beautiful. Just look at that. Off he goes. Off he goes. Down he goes, down the window. He's thinking about it. Doing his journey. He's skidding. He's sliding. You see what I've just got? Those babies are now becoming adults. Just look at them. They're running for cover. But these are all the beautiful, beautiful Gossanders that were babies. Just look at them all. I've never seen so many. Aren't they beautiful? They're only fully grown. Look, fully grown adults. Male and female in there. Look, you can see the difference between the males and females. They're getting black and brown. That's beautiful. What a surprise that was. Just at Ellingham Bridge. I've just come down, got out of the car and just saw all my lovely babies now fully grown almost. That's beautiful. Let's go down and see if we can get closer. I might be able to get close to images if I can. Look, there they are. So I'll just zoom in on them. Let's see how close we can get. There they are. Oh, they're stunning. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, they're just gliding. They want to glide. How many are there? There's about 12 babies, I think, and past the mum and dad. Isn't that lovely? What a nice bit of wildlife for Martin's salmon. He had a nice 11-12 pound salmon today out of Dog Kennel, and that just wraps it up beautifully. What beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful.